So continuation with assertion and reason. Assertion, question 4. Glycolysis is also called EMP pathway, and glycolysis is the only process of respiration in aerobic organisms. Now if you look at this process of glycolysis, it is also known as Embeden-Meyerhof-Paranas pathway. So EMP is the correct name given to, it's a substitute to glycolysis. It's also known as EMP pathway. Now glycolysis is the only process of respiration in aerobic organisms. Now actually in case of aerobic respiration there are three steps involved. One is called glycolysis, second is called Krebs cycle, and third one is referred as ETS. And also it is important to note that glycolysis is an anaerobic process which does not require oxygen. So in this case, assertion is correct and the reason for that assertion is false. So assertion true, reason false. So the correct answer in this case will be C. Next question is, fermentation is the incomplete oxidation of glucose into lactic acid and ethanol, and the reason given is fermentation takes place under anaerobic conditions in prokaryotes only. So fermentation is incomplete oxidation. Now if you look at complete oxidation, the meaning of complete oxidation means where the foodstuff breaks down completely into carbon dioxide and water. So incomplete oxidation of glucose, where it is broken down into pyruvic acid and further it gets converted into ethanol and carbon dioxide or lactic acid without the formation of water. So this is referred as incomplete oxidation. So assertion is true. Fermentation takes place under anaerobic conditions in prokaryotes only. The process of fermentation takes place in eukaryotes as well. So this is an incorrect statement. So assertion is true, reason is false. Now if we look at Saccharomyces, the baker's yeast, this is a eukaryote. Or fermentation, anaerobic respiration also takes place in skeletal muscles. This is also eukaryote, an example of eukaryote. So assertion is true, reason is false. So the correct answer in this case will be C. Next question is assertion. Aerobic respiration sometimes occurs in our skeletal muscles during strenuous exercise, and the reason given is pyruvic acid is reduced to lactic acid by lactic dehydrogenase in absence of oxygen. So anaerobic respiration sometimes occur in skeletal muscles. In the skeletal muscles, especially in the calves, due to the severe or strenuous exercise, we say that there is a development of cramps. Now cramps refers to something where there is an accumulation of lactic acid. So assertion is considered to be a true statement, whereas the reason, pyruvic acid is reduced to lactic acid by dehydrogenase in absence of oxygen. So this is an anaerobic process where pyruvic acid is converted into lactic acid in absence of oxygen. So assertion is says that anaerobic respiration is taking place, and the reason given for that is the formation of lactic acid. So assertion is true, reason is true, and therefore the explanation to the assertion is also correct, and the correct option in this case will be